one of the great results that we have developed is a mapping for the engineering sector in Armenia. And we are very happy that we have found a strong partner, Aram Zalatsian from the Engineering Association with us, and I'm happy to invite him to sign with me the MOU for continuing that platform for the benefit of Armenian engineering.
I think together we are very committed to support Armenia in key areas for the development of a knowledge-based economy. We support innovation, education, entrepreneurship, science, creativity and youth. And these are exactly the areas that are necessary in order to bring the economy forward. We want to contribute to a strong, innovative SME, delivering high added value, creating jobs, and boosting the competitiveness and productivity of the Armenian economy.
I am in charge for SME development in the ministry, and we have a very nice strategy, a very challenging but very detailed and I would boast a professional strategy that we have developed together with EU-SMEDA program. And our success, and my success in particular for the coming years, is really very much dependent on this document. So thank you very much for that. And I think that the implementation is even more vital, and I'm sure that with the support of EU, with the support of GIZ, with the support of other partners, we will reach the success that we outlined. And I want to say that we're going to see the results, and the results are really impressive. We've been discussing those yesterday, and I've learned a lot of new things because I'm here just for a few months. But I'm really sure that we will have more to achieve in the future. Good luck to all of you, and thank you.
The EU-SMEDA project is as I have said before, a successful example of how the joint efforts, and this is my key message, is a joint program and these are joint efforts of the EU delegation and Germany were combined to result in notable outcomes in the SME sector of Armenia. Germany, being active in Armenia with projects in private sector development and with long-standing experiences in the sector, was commissioned by the EU to implement this highly innovative project aimed at development of SME with emphasis on innovation, startup growth, empowerment of economic clusters, supporting the Armenian government with a number of strategic papers and concepts.
I just want to mention one thing. It was about the spirit of this project, which was the special thing for us. We were very grateful that we were commissioned by the EU delegation to Armenia 4 years ago to implement this project about innovation, about creating something new, about experimentation, yes, small and medium enterprise development. And we had a lot of experiences in this sector before because we have been supporting this country on behalf of the German government for 25 years now. But this was something special due to the methods and to the approaches. And we were a little bit also excited how these things would work, because it's about experimenting and also being courageous enough to make mistakes sometimes and also to see what you can learn out of failures. We are committed for being stronger together as your implementer and your partner here in the country. So thank you, and I'm looking forward to the future.
SMEDA came into the life starting from 2015 to support SMEs, to support private-public dialogue, to support development of the new innovative approach for economy, which is cluster development, to develop innovation, to develop linkages between science and technologies and businesses. Project is complex. Project has very big and holistic approach how to support SMEs in Armenia. We have different intervention fields, but all together they are putting all these puzzles together. They are supporting SME development. We have a very high intervention on a political level.
Naida Margarian, Deputy Minister of the Economy.
Constantly, because yes, we had people that have been doing this for years, we had new people, but things are changing and then you want to be in line with that. And we asked SMEDA to support us with that. The response was very quick, and then they found these beautiful partners from PR Association, Astrid and her colleague. And what was the best here, that we could sit down with Astrid and draft the program upon our requirements, let's say so, very detailed, and the flexibility that they demonstrated, the professionalism that they demonstrated was, of course, worth mentioning. What I want to say that it was not just a training, it was a combination of training and some coaching where people would write letters or some text and send out to the trainers, to the coaches, let's say so. I don't think I want to bother people with the details, but it brought the capacity building in the ministry to another level where people were motivated, where it was not so formal, and where they even had some surprises in the end. So I think it's a good start, but I think it's something to be done continually in different areas, and we're very grateful that with SMEDA and PR Association we could do that.
Vahan Khachadurian, Fashion and Design Chamber of Armenia.
To talk about the importance of the association, I would start from our business trip that we had to Austria with Mariam in the head of the group. It was a business trip for the representatives of different associations in Armenia to Vienna, where we would exchange our experience with the local associations to learn how to deal with your members, to attract new members, you know. And when it came to Armenia, we realized that sadly the culture is still not here, and people maybe often don't realize how important it is to be a part of an association and to act together, because as individuals we come across many obstacles that when working together can be easily solved, and I think that we with our association are trying to prove this. I have to thank personally and also from the name of all our members, SMEDA, because they have been one of the very first persons who believed in us, and we started our association with their help, so it wouldn't have been possible without the financial and not just financial help, because we found friends in the face of the people who work at SMEDA, so thank you so much.
Hambarzum Kalketian of Catalyst Fund Foundation.
So Hero House is a small innovation hub, so we have both entrepreneurship development activities there and technology development. So everything started with the idea of establishing Armenia Startup Academy, which is 12 weeks long pre-acceleration program for startups. And so far we have more than 50 alumni, and they raised more than €1 million fund of investments, and they also got more than 200K of grant money in terms of different innovation grants. So if we talk about, let's say, possible impact it has in overall economic development, so of course it's a paper valuation, but those companies, they created value accepted by market, by investments who put money into these companies of more than $10 million. $10 million or euros if they raised already 1 million of real funding. So yeah, if you can have with very small interventions such results, that's pretty awesome.
Narine Kochar of the Independent Filmmakers Community of Armenia.
Realize that there are so many problems in the industry that need this collaboration and lots of input from the different specialists from the industry, because not only producers, film directors, screenwriters, actors, all of them have these problems, but individually they can't influence the industry. So, and with the help of SMEDA program, if SMEDA program, mentioned, wouldn't stand next to us, we probably wouldn't have the motivation to become more on a serious level. So we registered as an NGO, because before that we have started just like a community, informal something.
Pakrat Yengibarian of Enterprise Incubator Foundation.
It's great because during the last 2-3 years it was the largest financial intervention in supporting tech SMEs in Armenia. It's around 800,000 euros for 34 companies. It was great because we're able not only to fund 34 successful teams and startups, but we were dealing with around 300 tech companies, and from them 168 applied for the project. This is around 1/3 of our tech community, because we are speaking about 1,200 companies. I think it was great because we have 97% sustainable rate in technology, in tech companies. There's only one company which is so-so. I think this is also a great result. And also what is important, that we have unicorns, the companies, tech companies, with the support of this grant, now they are in a global market.
So every story has an end. And today's SMEDA story is coming to an end. But in life, as we all know, every end is followed by a new beginning.
Yeah.